Day 1 of The Chosen and the feeding of the 5,000 is happening today. But we still have to make it there. Pass the COVID test, survive the heat, dehydration, and fatigue. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, can't do this.
So I'm not a morning person.
She's not. I only get up in the morning because I have to.
Okay, you girls awake? What are you doing awake? Gosh, girls, you guys.
4 o'clock!
It is 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, time to leave.
77 degrees outside. Oh, this is gonna be gross. Really gross. Naomi, we are late. The mule is already stoked and roaring to go.
There's only one thing standing in the way between us and the feeding of the 5,000. This is a big moment.
Yay!
We are here. You are now officially an extra. You are now officially an extra. Congratulations.
At that moment, it was like a burden was lifted, and suddenly, F5K became real.
Suddenly things had more meaning and more purpose. There we were, changing hair color. For the Chosen! Standing in line. For the Chosen! Going through security. For the Chosen! Riding a bus. For the Chosen! And about to suffer from mild heat exhaustion. For the Chosen!
He's kidding, that didn't really happen until the afternoon.
Today is going to be a big day, and I'm so glad that you are here. Filming isn't fun. Now, today I think is going to be fun overall, but there's a lot of what we call hurry up and wait.
We brought some of our own fish over here. These ones are colored though, and they're baked with cheese and salt, so don't tell Dallas.
So we're gonna have to commit you to secrecy because there are a lot more of those don't tell Dallas moments. I'm gonna need you to put your hand to the screen. Vulcan, promise me. Come on, do it. Babe, they're not doing it.
Do it.
Arriving on set felt like a time warp. So many people dressed in first century clothing, everywhere.
All of them were volunteers. The Chosen has some awesome fans,
Like us.
including us.
We're on the set of The Chosen!
Whoa,
Was that pretty slick?
that was amazing.
That was really slick, huh? So what did we do first? Who wants to go to a bounce house?
Please listen up. Do I finally have some pink dots? We are staggering things for today to protect you from the heat.
You're the reason we do the show, so I can't wait to try to see as many of you as I can. Other than that, good morning. Have a great day. Have fun with today. We love you.
With almost no weight, our group was called down to the field.
The frying field. And that's just one group. That's just the pink group. I don't know what the Exodus felt like, but I'm assuming it was something like this. Look at that guy swinging that camera around like nothing, like a piece of candy. Oh, I'd love to have a camera like that. Parenting tip from complete strangers: under promise, over deliver.
Hazel, can you do 5 more miles? Just 5?
I can do 1 more mile.
1 more mile? Okay. Translation, tell your kids they have a long way to go, and they'll be surprised when they get there much sooner.
Do you think our kids are gonna have trust issues when they grow up? This is about to happen. We were so close to the front, I could almost touch Dallas. Almost. So how did it actually work?
So we went into a field, the crew spaced us out and told us where to sit. We sat,
And then we waited, and
then it was really hot, and we waited some more.
then they told us to put all our stuff away, and then
they yelled action.
and then everyone went nuts. People were fighting, the children were screaming. It was first century mass hysteria. Wrong scene. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bring on the heat.
I want to pour a bucket full of water on me. I'm pretty hot.
I know.
Let's talk about the 3 essentials for F5K survival.
Water, shade,
Let there be shade.
Ah.
And Skittles.
and Skittles.
What are those? You snuck some Skittles on set?
Don't tell Dallas. Shh. Don't tell Dallas. Shh. Don't tell Dallas.
Okay. It was 100% Elisa's idea to bring the umbrellas, and without those, we would have been the roast and chosen.
Your next line is that I'm amazing.
Fine. Elisa is amazing. I'm gonna stand up for the first time in a while. Oh, my legs. Nice.
warm water, like body temperature water. That's my favorite.
Hey, background. Unless you're told to move, don't move. Stay put, please.
It's like I can hear Dallas's voice right now.
Filming isn't fun. Hurry up and wait.
I actually thought the whole thing was fun, and the hurry up and wait was fine.
Yeah, and the crew did a great job of keeping us hydrated.
Water.
Because of how hot it was, every time there was a break in filming, it was like looking out at a sea of umbrellas.
Let's talk about what you don't see.
It's amazing how much your robe can hide from the camera. Oh, look at that. All modern day. A cell phone, got a brush. We had food the whole time. We just didn't tell the disciples.
This person right here is my personal hero. They had a stool underneath their robe the entire time. Genius! If you were there, what did you hide?
Pretty sure I saw a baby Yoda out there, so I bet there's some good ones.
Put it in the comments, I want to know.
We survived our first shift.
That was definitely a relief. Dallas was so impressed with my performance during the first shift that he had the crew set aside a special place for high performers. Anyway, once we found a place to rest, we crashed hard. I was abruptly awakened to the afternoon activities by the voice of the Godfather of YouTube. Youre leaves.
The more that we just put our trust in God and just do our best, and we just see miracles every single day.
So what did I do after he got off stage? I went up to him and shook his hand and said, "Thank you, you're making a difference." And then, because I'm an introvert and conversations that have the potential to last more than 25 seconds intimidate me, I walked away.
Today, you helped make this scene a much better scene. And to lift the head and see you guys is an incredible and special feeling. We thank you guys for that.
Wow! 5,000 people. Aren't you even slightly curious where everyone is from?
I know. Virginia.
DC.
Oklahoma. Mississippi. Arkansas. Minnesota.
Iowa. Texas.
My brave souls ready to head over the set.
Back to the frying field.
Of course, we had to wait in line first, but that actually turned into a blessing.
That's where we ended up hitting our first medical snag.
We had a medic come check her out, and luckily we caught the problem before it turned into heat exhaustion.
We watched her closely, kept her hydrated and covered, and let her rest while we waited in line.
And I was able to go.
How did you get in here?
I really liked going to the Feeding of the 5,000. Feeding of the 5,000 was great. It was a really great experience. It was really hot. I got a lot of Swedish fish. I also got to pet the horses. It was like 504 degrees, pretty hot. I did not expect it to be that hot. It was so fun at the Chosen. So the bouncy houses, there was bouncy houses there. But I didn't like being all hot. There was a part when we were filming and it was so hot. I got to see one of my favorite apostles and the actor of Jesus. I liked the food and it was so good. I loved the food. What was I talking about, Annie?
Hey, what are you doing?
Papa, I was just talking.
Oh, can I have that?
Yeah.
Part two of the marathon. Go. But this time, instead of just being 1,500 people, it was 15,000 people.
You mean 5,000 people?
5,000 people.
You see that? It's about 5,000 people.
Even though we could hardly see them, it was still cool to hear from Jonathan Rumi and Dallas Jenkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Rumi. You're all amazing. And all of you are amazing because you're here with us, creating this thing, recreating this moment in history that changed the world forever. Many of you know my own story. I went from being completely broke, without any options, without any vision as to what was going to happen, never thinking for 1 minute that we would find ourselves here, in a field with 5,000 people, recreating one of the greatest miracles in Jesus' ministry. So no matter where you are in your walk, in your faith, whatever it is or isn't, know that you are not alone.
Whew, that was getting heavy. Let's dial it back a bit. You want to know how you know when you moved up from being just an extra to an actual character?
Not again.
It's when the director looks up from their camera and personally gives you lines.
Yeah, when was that?
Dallas looked me in the eye and he personally gave me one line.
Jesus is going to ask you a question, and the answer is the first. So be prepared for when he asks that.
That's how you know.
It is 7:14 p.m., 90 degrees outside.
Pictures up.
I'm helping take down the road.
go. We're going in for the last shot. We're going in for the last shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on.
It's 89 degrees now. How are you feeling?
I just want a shower.
Good chain. You feel hot? Hey, Lucy, Hazel. Oh, I think we lost Hazel. Yikes.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Babe, you had zipper sandals the whole time?
Don't tell Dallas.
Medic! Yeah, we got a bloody nose at the end of the day. We got in a bar fight. We're still here, waiting to get on the buses. There's just so many people.
This should be where the story ends, right?
Nope.
Found a lady on the side of the road with her truck dead on the way home from The Chosen.
We almost crashed into a lady that had broken down on the road with no taillight.
It's late. You and your family have been up for more than 20 hours. Your family is tired. You're tired. You just want to go to bed. You've been filming all day, but filming about what? Jesus. I've actually struggled on how to tell this story because it's not a look at me story.
And we are gonna try to tow her home. Just messing with the chain.
This is for the lady broken down on that backcountry road in Texas with all of her belongings crammed into that vehicle towing a flatbed trailer and no one around to help her. In case you're watching this, if you're ever watching this, message is for you. He sees you. That night I caught myself thinking several times, I wish I had more money, like Mr. Beast or something, that I could give her more help and do more than what I'm doing. But that experience of helping someone else in need with what I have available to me, that's what The Chosen is about. That's what following Jesus is about.